and you're Doug Summers.
Doug
is that
Summers.
correct? This
Florida
is
Canine Academy.
Holly Tuten talking to you, and Florida Canine Academy.
Right.
Now, one of the things, if I remember correctly from the video, was Petey, can he smell individual bed bugs?
The University of Florida research showed that a dog can detect a single egg or a single bug.
Egg. That's amazing.
And we've done that many times. I mean, that was the research finding when Margie Pfeiffer did her study, but I mean, we've replicated that many times in training. They're easier to find in the wild than they are, if you have them in a vial, because they've been there for days to weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The vial, I just put it there 10 minutes ago. But that's how we demonstrate them. I've got a vial of bed bugs that can be hidden, and we bring the dog around and he finds them.
So just out of curiosity, how much is a dog like Petey worth?
We sell these dogs for $8,700.
That was $8,700?
$8,700 for a bedbug dog. Termite dogs are $6,700. Mold dogs are $9,700.
Wow, that's excellent.
It takes a little longer to train the mold dogs. And he can go through a hotel room, 2-3 minutes a room, and tell you with roughly 90% accuracy whether or not there's a problem.
Now I've read that heavy bedbug infestations have a peculiar smell. Is that correct? And how would you characterize that smell?
That's the beautiful thing with the dog. Nothing else smells like a bedbug. It's a unique smell. It's almost like for a human, it's like smelling bacon. I mean, you can go into a multiple unit apartment building, go into the hallway, and if somebody's cooking bacon, you can smell it, right? Same thing with the dogs. Bed bugs are such a unique smell. I mean, often I've had my dog alert even before I got to the door of the unit because it was heavily infested. There was 4 condos with a common entrance. As soon as I hit that entrance, my dog alerted. And then I start going up the stairway, and the dog's just getting excited. My bed bug dog's a beagle, and she actually does a beagle bay. That's what they do when they're on the chase. Yeah. And sure enough, this room, every room in the place. I mean, I pulled back the sheets, and literally there are at least 45 bed bugs running around the sheets. And they had never even thought about it being, they'd been bitten for months, and they never even thought about it being bed bugs until they saw a newscast that was about my dog. And that's the first time they even thought about, could it be bed bugs? And this lady had bite marks that were worse than any picture I have ever seen in the media.
What did they think it was?
They had no idea. She'd been treated for allergies. At one point early on, they thought it was scabies.
Yeah.
And I mean, she had a sleeveless muumuu on, and I mean, there was not a square inch without a bite.
So it was like beyond breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It was like buffet.
She was covered.
Now, what does the smell like to you?
When I smell them in a jar, like when there's 100 of them, especially if you get an alarm pheromone, I think Musti is a reasonable. I don't have a good vocabulary for smells, but Musti, and once you smell it, it's pretty unique. I mean, I can recognize it again. But if there's thousands of bugs in a room, which is where you really get knocked down by the odor, you don't need the dog. If the walls start moving,
right?
They're everywhere, and you're going to do a total clean out. There's nothing that the dog's going to show you that's going to change anything. On the other hand, with light infestations, the dog is key, because the dog will lead us in real time to the harborages. And if you treat the harborages, they're cryptic pests. I mean, if you could see them, you could just hit them with a hammer.